Hey friends, how are you doing? I hope you're doing so well. I hope you are thriving and vibing. Let's have a look at what your guides want to have a yap about today. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Wands. Girl, okay. I see you. I see you. See, every time I say that. What's the song Dance With Me by Usher? I see you looking at me. I can tell by your eyes. Anyways, I see you. I see you. And your 90s R&B taste? No, maybe just me. Okay. Solid start, dance. Seven of Wands in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. Done with the fake. Done with the relationships that no longer fuel your soul. Done with working at things that give no fruit. Done with emotional labor, physical labor, time on areas that are just not giving back. There might be spaces, people, relationships, places that are just not giving back. And I think you're like clocking it and you're like, I just don't think this is it. I don't think that this is the best use of my space, best use of my time. And then we've got the Three of Wands coming up. You're ready to conquer new ground, to achieve new things, to walk new paths with yourself in mind and only yourself in mind. Being a little bit selfish now, babe. I love that. I think it's long overdue. I feel like you've been pouring into so many other people for so long. You deserve to walk your own path. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. We have the Moon, the King of Swords, followed by the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Wands. You know what's coming up? It's like if things are being unspoken by different parties, or if people are leaving communication like vague, or if they're leaving things unsaid, you're very much like, okay, you're acknowledging that like there is ambiguity. There is a lack of transparency. There is a lack of a willingness to like communicate openly, honestly. And you're not pushing it anymore. You're not pushing someone to like communicate in a way that you feel like you communicate. And you might have spent time for a while trying to get people to just communicate openly. And I think now you're just like, look, you might have hidden things. You might have secret traumas, burdens that make you say and do different things, and you might have an explanation, but unless you're readily willing to give that, I'm just going to take exactly what you say on face value. You're just taking it as it lays. As people choose to represent themselves, you're taking them for that representation. Now, the reason why I say that is because maybe you were the kind of person that always gave someone the benefit of the doubt, always empathizing with a potential situation in which they feel afraid, or maybe feel vulnerable, or they don't feel safe, and and that's fine if people don't feel safe to communicate, or people are afraid of vulnerability, or they have something in their life that happened that makes them feel like they can't articulate themselves, or they can't open up, or they can't reach out for help, whatever it is. But I think you're done overextending yourself for people. It's very like, when you're ready to tell me these things, you can come through and I'll be here for you and I will hear it and I will listen. But if you're telling me that everything's fine, or you're telling me that it's because of this reason or that reason, or you've got this excuse, I'm going to believe you. I'm just going to believe you on face value. And I'm not going to spend my time trying to come up with a more empathetic reason for why you might be acting this way. Or maybe you've just gone through your You might have just finished your Saturn's return. This is very grown energy, like grown, like emotionally grown. It's like, if you don't want to tell me, then I'm not going to make you tell me. I'm not going to try and convince you to go on this like emotional journey with me. Queen of Wands, Four of Wands. There is this rejection now. Ooh. There is this rejection happening now within you that is saying that like, oh, I don't need someone else to complete me. It feels like you are coming into a phase where you are like, the person that I want is me, you know? The person that completes me is just me. I complete me. I am whole exactly like this. And I feel like you're not saying that so that you can be whole, so that when you meet someone, I don't think that's a consideration. You might even be like, no. No relationships, like that kind of energy. You are just so focused on you. And the idea of some divine union, I don't think you're ruling it out for yourself, but it is no longer your like highest value. It is no longer like the pinnacle thing that you are aiming for. It's not something that's going to like fix or complete your life, because you do that. You complete your life. You do. You complete it. This is the kind of reading I literally live for, y'all. Living for it. Let's see what else is coming through. What else do your guides want you to be aware of at this time? Universe, please, insight and information. Oh, Three of Swords in reverse, Ace of Coins in the upright. Tough times are over now, babe. Hard times are done. Pain is done. Hurting, done. Now, if you're not quite there, it's like it's coming. It's like that painful chapter of everything being hard or stressful or overwhelming. It's coming to an end. Sorry, my alarm's going off. It's coming to an end. And opportunity and abundance is coming forward now. Like it is flooding in. Like I just see like the gates are just open. The dam has broken. Like so much beauty and abundance and opportunity is coming towards you. Let's get more information on that, please. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It did look like with this Three of Swords energy that there was an influence in your life that was like fearful and I want to say like their energy was very expansive over you. And it looks like because that energy could potentially be like emotional energy, fearful energy, it looked like it was very overwhelming for you. And that cloud is lifting, but that cloud, while it was over you, it stagnated your movement forward. It blocked you from seeing yourself in the most beautiful, most authentic way and embracing and nourishing yourself. You might have fallen out of self-care habits and routines. You might have kind of closed in on yourself a little bit. That's what I can see is relating to this energy. Like that seems to be the thing that was really stagnating things. There was this King of Cups. And their emotion really dominated a lot of your world for a time. But that time is coming to a close. Okay. What can this beautiful collective do to support this movement forward. 4 of Cups, 4 of Coins, Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. I think you have to start setting really, I feel like you almost need to overcorrect in how you pour into other people. Like, I feel like your energy has been so much trying to cater and service the people around you, but I think you need to, overcorrect a little bit to help you get back into realignment. The way I always think about it is like a pendulum, right? In order to get to that middle point, if it spends so much time one way, in order to get to the middle point, it has to go the other way. It kind of needs to swing at the extremes until it kind of like finds that center point where it can rest. So if you've been hanging out over this side of like pouring into other people and abandoning yourself, you need to swing the other way into like that overcorrected state of, it's me. It's all me. It might look like, let's say you have a free morning and some friend of a friend asks for a lift to the airport, right? And you don't really have anything going on and you could be that person, but the selfish version of you would be like, no, that free morning is for me and I'm busy that morning and I can't take this friend of a friend to the airport. So they're going to have to find someone else or find their own way there. Now, you might be thinking like, oh, that's not a kind thing to do. You had a free morning. But you know what's unkind? Not giving yourself the 2-3 hours, however long it would be, to give someone a lift to the airport. No, this is what the overcorrection looks like, you know? Maybe you could be of service to this person. Maybe it would be a nice thing. But you've been practicing giving and giving and giving to people so much. You need to break the habit a little bit. And break it in the places where it's, it is a friend of a friend, break that. And it's not even, you're probably thinking it's not that selfish to be like, no, I need to work on me. I probably do need to work on me. I have all these different things, or my house is in a state, or I have this thing that I've been putting off for ages. I could really use 3 hours of admin time or whatever it happens to be. So like, it's selfish, but it's still of service to yourself. You can break that habit without, letting your sister down or letting your brother down or letting your parents down on something like that, because it's those places where I think you're overextending yourself on people that aren't like in that immediate community that you have, where it's really burning your time and energy. But I think you're so used to just giving and giving and giving and being there and being of service. We just need to overcorrect for a little bit. I don't think your heart of gold is going to let you turn into an entirely selfish person that doesn't do things for anyone ever. So don't worry about being at risk of that. But you do need to collect your time, collect your energy, collect your resources, and let them be of service to yourself for a while. Because I have a feeling that whether it's money or time or energy, you're quite ready for it to go to other people. You need to start learning how to hold it for yourself. This time is for me. No, I'm not going to spend extra here. I'm going to keep this money because this money's for me and for the thing that I'm dreaming of building or the thing that I'm saving for. For some of you as well, I think you need to spend more time outside. I feel like you might be a bit of a homebody or an indoor person, and I think you need to be in the sun a little bit. Getting a big call for you to just be a bit more outdoorsy. A little bit. Teeny tiny bit. Okay. Let's really quickly see what energies are around you that your guides want you to be aware of. See if there's anything there. Universe, please, insight and information. Is there any energies that are lingering around that are in the present or near future that you would like our beautiful collective to know about. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. So this is what I say. There is someone who's feeling very nostalgic. Yeah. This is what I'm getting, is that there is a closed off feeling, a sadness, like a lack of growth, a lack of being able to expand and achieve. There is just like this heaviness. So 5 of coins, 5 of cups, 9 of coins coming up here, all in the reverse. Now the reason why I'm feeling like they're coming up in reverse is because like this energy actually can't come in towards you. So there might be an energy lingering around you, but it is like all of these things cannot be expressed to you. So you might have them, you might be in a no contact situation with this person. That either that energy can't come in, or they're just not letting that energy show. Like it's going on, but they are denying it to themselves, and as an extension, denying it to everyone else. All right, what does this collective need to know about this particular energy? Knight of Cups. 5 of Wands. 6 of Coins. Okay. Your guides are being like so straight up. There might be a thing where they try and come back towards you. I just don't think this person is in a state, or this relationship that you have with them is something that is going to be like a helpful thing right now. It's just not going to give anything. It's not going to give closure. It's not going to give... Right now, between your energy and their energy, whoever this person may be, there's just nothing to give. Even if there is someone who wants to come towards, I just feel like the intentions might be good, but like the outcome is just... I think you're just both in really different places. And yeah, the intention might be to have a new emotional and clear beginning, or clear closure, you know, but it's just going to create more friction, and there's just right now not any chance of it being like this beautiful, generous exchange of energy. I don't know, that's probably not what you want to hear, but like, I'm not here to tell you things that you want to hear. There are so many tarot readers out there that will tell you exactly what you want to hear, and I'm here to tell you what the cards say, right? What the cards say. I left half of my decks upstairs because I was hanging out with my friends on the weekend, and my friends love it when I read their cards. So they're all upstairs. So I'm just going to pull 2 oracles from this here deck. So let's get that. Universe, please, last words of insight and information for this beautiful collective. We have get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. What did I say? Go outside, go be outside, go hug a tree, go sit in the grass. And if it's winter where you are, like it is where I am, open like the doors and the windows a bit more at the very least, and try and go for some walks. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Oh, I have this thing about North Stars that's like important to me and just like resonates with me a lot. But also I was gratitude journaling about the idea of like a compass, it came up. So I'm like, oh my God, it's hitting really hard. Keep facing your true north. You're already doing it. Keep focusing on you and your path and your purpose, and everything is going to fall into place. It's good that we can acknowledge these different energies that are navigating around you, and kind of good to get a little bit of clarity from the cards to be like, okay, this is just going to bring me more friction right now. So maybe do with that information what you will. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope to see you again soon in the next reading.